Hi, today there are things I would want to address. These are my personal experiences. I don't know. For me, I felt like they did not go too well with me, and it is something that I do not wish for someone else. More so when you're going through issues, when you're going through troubles, when you're grieving. Man, kuna maswali zingine watu huuliza, and you're like, oh God, wait. Now, in life, there are ups and downs. There are times you're happy, there are times you're not happy. But I love my God because the Bible tells me He's a God in all season. In the bad, He's God. In the good, He is God. So, even in whatever I'm going to speak about today, I want you to know that in whatever situation that you may pass through, that He remains to be God. Because for me, He has seen me through all seasons, the good and the bad. And I know even in the year 2023, we will still have those seasons. Kwa sababu kuna wakati wa mvua, kuna wakati wa jua, kuna wakati wa mafuriko, kuna haya yote ambayo yanadhihirisha ukuu wa Mungu. And probably there is that person who's watching me for the first time. My name is Koi Gashanja or Rongwe Gashanja. I am born again. I love Christ. Oh my goodness. There is nothing as good as having a personal relationship with Christ. Now, as I was talking, as I was saying before, there are things that have been said, that there are things that have been done as my personal experience. I am talking about my personal experience, which I think there are times off the line, and that is why I'm talking about this. I feel it is time for me to talk about them because it has been years I've not spoken about it, but I think it is time for me to speak about this. Number one, as I've said, life is about ups and downs, and let me talk about grieving. Acha nisiongee mambo mingi, nitaongea mambo mengine wakati mwingine. Let me talk about wakati ambapo mtu ana grieve, wakati mtu ako na msiba. I remember when I lost my dad in 2018. Yes, 2018, and it was through a road accident, and he was walking. He was just from church na alikuwa anavuka barabara achukue matatu aende kazini, and accident happen, they happen. And though I wouldn't say that it was his time, probably I'm not yet to come to terms with that because I still think he had a lot of things to do. Lakini ilifanyika hivyo, he got into a road accident akagongwa and he passed on. But one thing that really was off the line is wakati mtu alikuwa ananiuliza, ai Gashanja, your dad was doing well, your dad is a well person, alikuwa anatembea, alikuwa anaenda kupanda matatu, kwa nini? Kwani he couldn't drive? My God, this is a grieving person. I am a firstborn. This is a grieving person. How do you start telling me, why didn't my dad have a car? Why wasn't he driving? Even if he had a car, why wasn't he driving? Why was he using a matatu? Kwani people who use matatus are not people? You know, sometimes you wonder. And who said that living well or doing well is owning a car or is driving a car? And then there are times you choose. You don't ask me that kind of a question when I am grieving. Ati kwa nini ati ilikuwa accident? Alikuwa na gari? Hapana, alikuwa anavuka barabara, alikuwa anaenda kuchukua matatu. Ai, kwa nini? Kwani hakuwa na gari yake? Kwa nini alikuwa anapanda matatu? Allah. You do not ask those questions to a grieving person. And even if using a matatu is not wrong, having a car does not mean you have made it in life. Number two, still in the same year, 2028, unfortunately, I lost my son. Where? Where? I don't know. People do not know just how to grieve with people, and I would urge, if you do not know what to say, just shush. Just being there is okay. and you feel like you cannot be there, actually I chose and I decided that if I do not have the right words to tell someone who's grieving, I will not be there. I will not be there to put injuries into that person's life. Nakumbuka kuna mtu aliniuliza, ati sasa uliangalia tu ukaona pahali pa kuenda maternity ni hospitali. Nobody goes into maternity wanting to lose a child. Nobody goes into maternity wanting to lose her own life. There are people who go to hospitals, they get out with kids. They get out alive. We thank God. There are those who go to certain hospitals, they don't get out with kids. In that hospital that I was, people go out with kids. I got my firstborn from that hospital. So that question was like, haya, hata weko yata wewe. Haungetafuta hospitali ingine uende. You know, you make me feel like I did this to my son. It was so wrong. Number two, someone tells you, manzeni nakuelewa, you do not understand. To date, you do not understand. Not even my husband understands my pain. Not even I understands my husband's pain. When you tell me you are in my shoe, nina feel ni kama unanikejeli. Something else. Someone just told me, ulikuwa unakula sana. Ulikuwa unajua mtoto atakuwa mkubwa atashindwa kutoka. Am I supposed to starve? You know, there are some of these things that you tell people when they are going through things, wakati wanaomboleza. I think some things just get time. When mtu ameheal, now you can make it as a joke. Beveko ulikuwa unakula avocado. But don't tell me at that point when I am lost and you make me seem like I caused all my problems. I'll be talking more and more of things that should not be said, and these are my personal experiences that I have gone through, that have been said to me. And by the way, hii ndio ile point nafikanga nasema kama si God alinisaidia pull through most of the things that I had through my ears in the year 2018, when I was going through a lot. I lost my dad. In 2 months, I lost my son. In another like 4 months, I lost my job. God, people, it is good. It is good just to be silent. I wish you could just tell me, I am praying with you. I am praying with you. I'ma just be there. By the way, just being there at times, it makes you feel like you have people who can be there for you. But if you do not know what to say, just be silent or just don't show up. Don't show up to tell people how wrong they did, what wrong they did. Wakati ulienda labor, kwa nini hukuniambia? You go to a maternity because there are doctors, there are nurses to attend to you. I have a smile today because God has won my battles. But I wouldn't want somebody else to go through what I went through, the things I had with my own eyes, the attitude I got. Just pray with people who are grieving. Just be there even in your silence. Kuwa tu hapo. Lakini kama utaenda uongee mambo ambayo hayafai, just don't be there. I still remain Wangui Gashanja.